Roblox Tycoon games, possibly one of the most iconic game genres on Roblox. You go step on big red buttons on the floor, build droppers, build conveyor belts, then you go collect your money, and do it all over again. It's such a simple gameplay loop that can keep you involved for a couple hours, but everyone can agree that at some point, it just gets boring. And I don't think that there's any way anybody could ever make a good Tycoon game that doesn't get boring after a couple hours. Is what an idiot would say, because there's a user on Roblox named Defaultio who made the greatest Tycoon game ever, revolutionizing the entire genre. And you clicked on this video. You know what game I'm talking about. Of course, it's... Getting put into public alpha in 2015, Lumber Tycoon was instantly a Roblox classic. I'm going to talk about what I think made Lumber Tycoon 2 such an amazing game. And what better place to start with what makes a game amazing than... Okay, so in Lumber Tycoon 2, you have to chop down trees and sell them. Okay, gameplay section over. I'm kidding, stay on the video please. You use the money that you get from selling lumber to buy more machines, cars, and land. My favorite part of the progression of Lumber Tycoon is just how you explore and discover new things, new trees to chop down, and new items to sell, new shops to purchase from, and ways to die. The end goal of Lumber Tycoon 2 is nothing. You can build whatever you want, as long as you want, explore as much as you want, collect as much as you want, get as much money as you want. There is no definitive end to the game, similar to other sandbox games like Minecraft.
The bounds of this game are the bounds of your imagination.
Quick gameplay rundown over. Now I'll get into the next reason I think Lumber Tycoon is an amazing game. Starting in Lumber Tycoon, you begin with nothing. No car, no land, not even an axe. Luckily, the tutorial gives you a rundown on how to buy things from the store, including your very first hatchet. Starting with nothing makes each small step in progression feel so rewarding. Chopping down trees until I was able to get enough money to afford a car. A car really changes up the game and how you are able to reach new areas and haul around more lumber in your truck, really reaching a whole new level of progression in the game. I actually remember when I was younger, when I played on a shitty laptop, I could not drive the cars in Lumber Tycoon. I don't know why. I guess my frame rate was so bad, Roblox just couldn't let me drive around the cars. So my friend had to be my Uber and drive me around everywhere when we played together. And yet, I didn't care that I was not able to do a core mechanic of the game, because it was just that fun. Being a first timer in Lumberland will feel definitely overwhelming, but in all the good ways. The map is huge, and there is no shortage of content in the game. From the snows in the tundra to the swamp containing the golden trees, all the way to the birch forest and the volcano. But all these places seem so far. Right now, you have nothing. You should chop lumber now so that you can get more money and buy better hatchets and buy a better car and of course be able to pay the bridge toll because there's a lumberland and this is a capitalist country. Nothing beats discovering something new for the first time. I still remember my first time discovering the swamp and getting my first golden tree. If you haven't ever played Lumber Tycoon, I actually recommend pausing this video right now and going to play it for itself. Discover all the things it has to offer. Okay, back from your epic adventure you went on, because I'm sure you did? Good, because now let's talk about how cool the biomes of Lumber Tycoon are. Each is visually distinct from every other. Driving through each one gives a different vibe, whether it be blissful and sunny, to intense volcanic driving, and stunning, magnificent, and mysterious caves. One of my most fond memories in all of gaming was back in 2017, when I first balanced an Eye of the Ostrich on the opening to the toll booth, and lowered the bridge into the lone cave. Seeing the phantom tree after all that hard work felt amazing. This game keeps you engaged for a long time. with its exploration, and it will keep taking you hours upon hours to be familiar with the map. And don't even get me started on all the secrets it hides. So now that we've briefly talked about what makes Lumber Tycoon 2 such an amazing game, I'd like to talk about the impact this game left on Roblox. Having 1.2 billion plays, its impact on the site cannot be denied. It is many users' very first game and first introduction to Roblox, as at the time when it was released, it had a massive following on YouTube. Lumber Tycoon 2 still has quite the following, as at any given time will still have over 3,000 players on average. Because of the immense popularity Lumber Tycoon 2 once held, it influenced the Roblox platform a lot. There's a good case to be made that Lumber Tycoon 2 really was the start of the simulator genre, which wouldn't really take off until several years later from the release of Snow Shoveling Simulator. And for the games which are directly based off Lumber Tycoon 2, such as all the mods for it, as well as Refinery Caves and Oaklands, which is one of my favorite games in all of Roblox by the way, they are all amazing games as well. In fact, many of them actually surpass Lumber Tycoon 2, and even though Lumber Tycoon 2 will always have a special place in my heart, there is no doubts that it definitely has its issues, especially with exploiters. Unfortunately, exploiters have pretty much always been a problem for Lumber Tycoon 2, but more recently as development slowed down and stopped for the game, they have pretty much been able to do whatever the hell they want. But honestly, exploiters are not even that big of an issue in the game, as most of the exploits are not harmful to other players at all. One issue some newer players might have with the game is that the physics are pretty janky, but honestly, I kind of like it. It really gives the game an old Roblox feel, and a uniqueness to the gameplay. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, Lumber Tycoon 2 might not be the best game on Roblox anymore. Its time ruling has passed, but it has given us so many new amazing games and brought the platform so many new ideas to play with. And if you're watching this and you've already played all the way through Lumber Tycoon 2 and you haven't played Oaklands, play it. Oaklands is so amazing and it really has so much of the charm Lumber Tycoon 2 had, but with a new modern design, with new modern Roblox features, no exploiters, and so much less of the jankiness. But at the end of the day, Lumber Tycoon 2 is still Lumber Tycoon 2, and the impact it had on Roblox is undeniable. Its rise to fame was well earned, and the memories it created for me are unforgettable. Thank you so much for watching my video about Lumber Tycoon 2. This game really holds a special place in my heart, and I appreciate it a lot that you came and watched my video till the end. If you would like to continue supporting me, like the video, and if you subscribe, well, you just made my day. I'll be continuously posting videos, and I promise you'll like them. And even if you watch my next video and are like, damn, this guy sucks, you can always just unsubscribe. Okay, bye to the 1% of people still